Good afternoon, it's Sunday the 2nd of September 2018, Lionheart 84 here with the second part of my garden introduction. This is my small remaining border I've got here, only planted this spring. At my last house I had a brown turkey fig. Here I've decided to try a different variety, and this one is, if I look at the label, this is Rouge de Bordeaux. Hadn't heard of that variety before. Now, believe it or not, I only planted that this spring, and the plant was less than the height of that cane, so less than, probably about 3 feet tall, about 1 metre. And this summer, in 2 months, she has probably put on another 2 meters. Now my plan is, because I have like a raised deck area here, my plan is to let this grow as a straight stem until, well, it's getting to about the height it is, and then I'm going to pinch the top out and let the side shoots form and hopefully get like a half standard tree, so the fruit should be within picking height. In fact, it's done so well this year. Amazingly, there's a small fig on it. There's zero chance of this ripening this year, of course, because we're in September, and they'll probably take about 3 months to reach maturity, and the weather will be way too cold by the end of September for that to grow to fruiting size. But I won't bother picking it off yet because it's not really taking anything out of the tree. But I just can't believe that the tree's now reached a height of from the ground, well, it's at least 6 feet, so it's 2 meters. So I'm pretty pleased with that, really, and hopefully my brown turkey was very successful, so hopefully I'm going to get a fair few figs on here. Again, more Agypanthus in the border because it's nice to have some summer flowers, and I've got a couple of camellias here in containers, which my brother kindly bought me the containers, so we're going to see how these perform in the spring. Tucked away down here, my outdoor experiment, encouraged by a gentleman who has a YouTube channel under the name of UK Tropicals. He's been growing some citrus fruits outside in the southeast of England, so I thought I would try one. This is I think it's Myers lemon, and in actual fact it's already got 4 lemons on it, which is incredible since the plant's less than a foot tall, and they seem to be growing very well. Now obviously these aren't really hardy below freezing in this country. I guess they're all right down to about 0 or -1. So what I'm expecting to do in winter, when the temperatures get down to below freezing, is I'm hoping to better cover it at night with some kind of hessian or perhaps a plastic cloche of some kind, just to see if I can keep it free from hard frosts. It's planted in a fairly acidic soil here because I put all fresh compost in, so it's flowered quite a lot this summer already, so I'm hoping that I can keep it alive over the winter, and we'll see what happens, because I should have, theoretically, lemons should ripen next spring or summer if I can keep them alive over winter. It's an experiment, it wasn't an expensive plant, so I thought I'd see what happens. At the back there is a Chilean firebush. I just fancied that because they're extremely colourful in the spring. Not very easy to get established, but we'll see what happens. And in front of it there's a nice, there's a Daphne, which I've planted for the wonderfully scented flowers. No exotic fruits on it, of course, but nevertheless attractive and should give me colour all next summer. And then obviously I have this deck, which, as well as obviously being used for some entertaining, I hope is going to allow me to grow a few interesting plants. I've got I think it's an alocasia here, commonly known as elephant's leaves. I'm not sure which varieties, I can't remember, as I've had it several years, but it does well outside, although I will take it inside in winter. Keep it free from frost. Tucked away in the corner here, I've added to my collection with a grapefruit. Don't think I'll risk this outside over winter because I haven't got anywhere very sheltered to put it. And tucked away behind there is my starfruit, which I think's carambola, if I remember rightly. Now again, that's not frost hardy. Most of these plants would probably survive down to about 5 degrees centigrade, which is probably about 40 degrees Fahrenheit, but I mean, I wouldn't risk them below that, so they will have to go inside. Eventually I'm hoping to build a summer house at the far end of the garden once I get the once that tree stump is removed and the fencing has all been repaired and the posts replaced. I shall level the ground, and then as soon as finances allow, hoping to put a nice summer house at the end, which will be fairly well glazed at the front, so I should be able to overwinter some of my more tender exotic fruits I'm attempting to grow from seed. They'll be able to overwinter in there, or if not, I'll have to keep them in the kitchen. But I'll go into some of the other plants further in short videos. I don't want to take too long on the videos because people get bored and it takes too long to upload them onto YouTube anyway, so I'll try and keep the videos brief, and that way it won't be too boring. Thank you for listening.